name's Michelli.
Hi, nice to see you today, Shelley. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for taking the time to meet with me. I know that you're busy, so this will only be a few minutes. I wanted to talk to you today about House Bill 5381 that Mark Strama has proposed. It's regarding the education that will be required in Texas schools regarding sex education. Are you familiar with that bill?
A little bit.
Okay. Mark Strama is proposing that we go with a abstinence-only program, which is going to limit what the educators can teach the children of Texas. They're leaving out any other methods of birth control and protection against STDs. And as you know, Texas has a really high teen pregnancy rate. What is A1's position on this bill?
I don't know that A1 has a particular position on the bill, but I think A1's position has always been a woman's choice as a women's organization, and we believe very firmly in educating the patient and letting the patient make the choice. So any bill that limits the education that we provide, I think, is hazardous. We also have one of the highest HIV rates in teens in the United States, and so even if you look at the part about the barrier methods and things, and we're not going to teach that, I think A1 would have a huge issue with.
Right. Knowing that nationwide we have, I think we're fourth in the nation on highest teen pregnancy rate. We have one of the highest repeat teen pregnancy rate, and nationwide we spend $9 billion a year on teen pregnancies. What do you think the implications would be if a bill like this got passed?
I think part of the implications are going to be that we will get the education out one way or the other, and so if you can't do it in the schools, then you're going to have to find another mechanism to do it, and whether it's teen centers or churches. I know that my children's church is very much for abstinence, but also believes in information, and so I think that as nurses we're going to have an obligation to provide education in other forms and other methods if we would be so I don't want to say stupid, but unthoughtful about the legislation that we pass.
Well, hopefully we can all oppose this bill and not let it move forward in the House. It has actually been proposed a couple of times and received no votes, and so hopefully it will have the same experience. How would you, you seem like you've been pretty active in policy, how would you, what would you recommend a new graduate do to be more active?
I think there is a Nurses Day at the Capitol in Texas. I think that's always a way you can participate. I think belonging to your professional organization is significant, but I also think just staying in contact with knowing what's out there as a bill and giving your legislature, your personal representative and senators feedback on what you stand for, I think is strong. Nursing is a very big force. We are very trusted in the United States as a profession, and I think we just need to get out there more and say what we think.
Well, thank you very much for your time.